Hello ladies and gentlemen, if you're just here for the light pillars, you have to skip to this timestamp in the video, but otherwise this is just a normal vlog and we'll get to the light pillars eventually. I encourage you to watch the entire vlog because it's a nice and cozy one, but otherwise have fun watching and see you at the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello everybody. I am here in Uppsala. Me and Frida are visiting her brother. Well, maybe it's not exactly Uppsala, it's a little city near Uppsala. But yeah, close to Stockholm, Uppsala, and it's quite pretty here. Very cold. It's -14 as we speak. And yeah, these city streets are barely streets anymore. It's just snow, compacted snow, and it has been snow. We've been here now for I think 4 days. Tomorrow will be the 5th, and for those 4 days it has been snowing non-stop. There hasn't been one moment without snow falling from the sky. So you see the berms next to the roads that the snow plows leave are getting pretty big. But it's a cute little town they live in. I like it. Here, let me show you some of the views. I mean, that's just a little street. Look how cozy it looks with all the snow. And then I'm on the intersection here. That's another road. I mean, it's just pretty with all that snow. Yeah. It's a very interesting place. So earlier today, me and Frida and her brother and his wife and their children went to a little school that's close to here, and the school has its own small skating rink. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna see if I know my way back and can show it to you guys. There we go, I found our way back. And yeah, here, just the fence is open, it's free to use for anybody. And yeah, you just keep a nice piece of ice open here. You can walk in around the fence. So yeah, here you go, there's a little bit of a ice skating rink. And I think that's just awesome. You get to use it for free. If you live in the neighborhood, you just come here, bring your ice skates, and just start using this place. And that's pretty cool. Like usually this isn't like a lake or anything. It's a little football soccer court, and somebody is nice enough to come by and spray water on it, and then get rid of the snow every day, so that it's a nice skating rink. I'm quite happy to see things like that. Like, it's more usual to see things like that where somebody for free is putting in all that hard work so people can do this for free. That's pretty awesome. Like, last time I heard you could do something like that for free in Holland was I think in Madestein Park. There used to be a place where they would spray ice on a piece of grass and people would skate around. I don't know if that still happens nowadays, but it doesn't feel like it. I think Holland or the Netherlands have changed enough that barely anything is for free nowadays. But yeah, close to where I live there is an arena, and that arena is for ice hockey, and it was built not long before I moved to Sweden. I haven't checked in it for years now, but right after it was built, when the ice hockey clubs weren't using the ice, you were also allowed to go there and skate. And since it's an arena indoors, you would be able to do that the entire year. And that's amazing. That's just pretty awesome. Yeah. Look at this tree. That thing is gigantic, and that's in somebody's garden, and it looks so pretty with the snow on it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now that's a Christmas tree. I'm a little bit sad there's no Christmas lights in it, but if you were to do that, that would be a lot of money. Yeah, big tree, very big tree. So, Frida and her brother, with the brother's children and wife, are actually in IKEA right now. They're buying some things for their own household, and I was really tired, so I decided to go take a nap instead of going to IKEA. And now that I'm done with my power nap, I decided to go for a little walk in this beautiful, beautiful little village, snow covered and plowed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at this. That's a giant hill of just snow, all pushed aside from the roads. They have to deal with so much snow here, and I'm only around Stockholm. I'm not even in the northern part of Sweden. Imagine how much there is in the northern part of Sweden. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, let me show you something fun. In Sweden you see lots of buildings of the same style. It's like the Scandinavian style of buildings. And one you see a couple of times is this. This is an apartment building. So it has apartments that you can buy or rent. And something I find interesting is these staircases. They are always on the outside of the building. And I think it just looks pretty somehow. Like having a staircase like that. Yeah. It's just interesting to discover the style of the buildings at certain locations. Pretty cool. I'm walking past a little local shop here, and look at this old style billing board. So people still hang up their information here. Have you found my dog? I read a couple of ones that are like, did you know you can get a free library card at the library? It's pretty fun. And then they're advertising some bingo evenings for older people. There's a house on there that you can buy if you're older, like to live next to a lake with a boat. It's funny that they're advertising that house just to an older gentleman. Nobody else can buy it, just an older gentleman. Okay, I just got a phone call from Frida. Apparently they are back from IKEA, and that means I'm gonna go back and spend time with them. And then I guess tomorrow is the day me and Frida drive back home, and I guess we'll see you then. So snap to tomorrow. Hello ladies and gentlemen, got myself a neck collar because it's minus 19 degrees Celsius out here, and me and Frida are on our way back home. We're driving through Uppsala. Frida's driving the car. There she is. Hi. Yep, it was a nice visit with her brother and their family. We have been there for, what was it, 5 days? 4 days?
Something like that.
Something like that. And now it's time to go home, because tomorrow we're taking care of my parents' dogs. And it's minus 19 degrees here, and it's also minus 19 degrees over at our place, according to my mom. I had contact with her earlier today. So this might be an exciting drive. We are borrowing Frida's parents' electrical car to save on a little bit of money on this trip. And we've got 95% battery and 219 kilometers of range. But in the cold, that is usually a little bit less. So it's interesting to see how many times we're gonna have to charge the car on our way back. Usually it's a 4-hour drive if you don't have to charge, but we'll see how long we'll drive today. So while we're driving this car, we're obviously playing around with all the awesome space age modern settings in this thing. And look at this, I want you to see this, it's pretty cool. So we're at a point where we only got 72% battery left and 260 kilometers of range. But see this dial here that changes the air conditioning, how much it blows in your face. So not the temperature, but just the fan. See what happens if I up the fan higher. The range. Oh, let's take this away. Come on, back. The range just went down because of that. So if I turn it back up, wait, there you go. We got 203 kilometers again. It's pretty cool that this car sees a difference there. Just with how much air conditioning you're using, it tells you how far you can still drive. Which is pretty awesome, because if you ever feel like you're not sure you're gonna make it, you can just turn down the temperature and the air conditioning in your car, and then it shows you an adjustment and you know if you're gonna make it or not. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Here's Frida. Okay, here we are. We are charging the car and it's plugged in, giving our car some juice. And just got a thumbs up. We see the 3 lights there that tell us that it is charging, which is perfect. And now we're shopping because they got 70% off. So, I mean, while you have to wait for the car to charge, might as well go shopping, right? Spend some more money. Say hi to the people. Okay, so we are back on the road, and there is an interesting phenomenon. If it gets cold enough, sometimes ice crystals will get suspended in the air. So we are here in Frida's parents' street, and I'm looking up at the street light here, and you can see the ice crystals we're talking about. Right now, according to the car, it's -17, and this is happening. There is ice crystals suspended in the air, and the effect it gives is beautiful. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna turn off my car lights here so we can see it better, and I'll go outside the car and film it for you. Do you see those pillars of light? It is amazing. Now, sadly, you can't see it as well in camera as I can see it with my eyes, but there is dozens and dozens of pillars of light coming from every light source. There's a little town over there, and oh, it's so beautiful. So ice crystals are suspended in the air, and they're reflecting the light upward like a laser, and it is beautiful. I'll try and see if I can take some pictures of it. Maybe it shows a little bit better on pictures than it does on camera. Blink, 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 blink. I just forced Frida to come out of the car to see it. What did you think?
I mean, I feel like I've never seen this before.
Right? I've seen it once before, just one time before, in the 11 years I've lived in Sweden. And if you know what you're looking for, it's so pretty. The pictures were awesome, right? Oh, so worth it.
At first, I thought it was one of those like light show gimmicky things like that a hotel would have outside, and they would just shoot it up into the sky. But it turned out it was just a truck driving down the road. And I was like, no, what?
Yeah,
This is
it's
like spaceships.
it's amazing. So it's minus 17 degrees right now. It's really dry outside, and I think that's what you need. Like, you need very cold temperature with dry air below, and somewhere atop you need moist air so that you can form the correct ice crystals. It doesn't work with all ice crystals, but with the correct ice crystals they slowly come floating down and create this effect.
Yeah, it's not snowing, but it is something in the air.
Yeah, I think they call it light pillars. So go ahead and Google light pillars. If that's not the correct word, I'll put it here. But yeah, Google light pillars and you'll get to see some awesome pictures. I think we just made awesome pictures ourselves. All right, we're very close to Frida's parents. We're gonna bring back this car and then exchange it for my car and drive back home. And if we see some more awesome light pillars along the road, we'll stop and take some pictures. And otherwise, this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. See you all next time.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next vlog, and don't forget to subscribe.
So don't miss a video, subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next episode.